Hope you all are doing well because Champions League is back tomorrow. Our very favorite Champions League is back tomorrow after after March. We've missed this competition so much, but finally it's back and it kicks off with a humdinger. As you all know, the round of 16 tie wasn't completed, so the second leg of the round of 16 game between Man City and Real Madrid will be taking place at the Etihad Stadium. So here is the deal. Man City did win at the Bernabeu, which is a daunting task against an informed side of Real Madrid and a Real Madrid side that has won 13 Champions Leagues. They've made this competition their own, and winning against them in their own backyard is a daunting task. They did that in March. Sorry, I beg your pardon. They did that in February. They won it 2-1. 5 months later, they'll be playing the second leg in Manchester in an empty stadium. But nevertheless, we have football back. We have the Champions League back. Now, here is the deal. Man City did beat Real Madrid 5 months back, but we have to realize that this Real Madrid team that'll be playing against Man City tomorrow is a very different Real Madrid team. This is a more confident Real Madrid team. This is a team that has been winning, that has been scoring goals, that have been creating more chances, that have been defending well, and that a team that is very strong and very dangerous while counter-attacking. Zinedine Zidane, well, the time he took over Real Madrid, the team was in absolute shambles. We all know that what happened last year after Cristiano Ronaldo left, after Zidane left. Many people believe that it was actually Zinedine Zidane whose departure was actually meant, the downfall, which Real Madrid had a disastrous season in 18-19. But he's turned things around, and if anybody would have told us that it'll be Real Madrid who will be winning the league, La Liga this season, nobody would have given them any chance because of the form they were in the previous season. But here you are now. I mean, that's Zidane. That's his mind, and that's how he's actually changed the mentality of the Real Madrid team totally. Now, here is the deal. City will be facing Real Madrid with an advantage. They do go with a 2-1 advantage, 2-1 lead, 2 away goals that too, which are absolutely precious under these circumstances. But honestly, I feel it's Real Madrid that are the favourites to win this game. Not just because of they are Real Madrid, but because of the kind of football that they've been playing. They've actually not just been winning games, they have been actually really dominating performances over the La Liga. They've actually had a 5-point win over Barcelona at the end, and they had a 10-game winning streak. They just drew their last game in La Liga. So that is how big Real Madrid have been this season. That's how consistent they have been this season. Again, we need to realize that Man City haven't had the best of the seasons. They ran away with the Premier League 2 seasons back. They also was so comprehensive last season, but obviously with competition, Liverpool gave them. It didn't look as if that they really had such a comprehensive win of the Premier League, because it's just a point. That was competition of the Premier League, but this season though, they were literally by far second best, or rather I would say they were no way even compared. They were not even competing against the rampant Liverpool side, we all know. So disappointing Premier League campaign for them. City fans do expect a lot from these players, these high wages players. And it has been a disappointing season so far because the Premier League hasn't gone their way. And also remember, they crashed out of the FA Cup very recently at Wembley. They crashed out to the eventual winners, Arsenal, which was again a very big setback for City. And it was actually Pep Guardiola's assistant manager, ironically enough, Mike Arteta, who knocked Guardiola's side of the FA Cup. So that has been a big setback for City. Now, here is a big concern for City. Now, why I say Real Madrid are the favourites going in is not just because of, as I said, they are Real Madrid, not just because of the kind of football that they have been playing. Man City, they have been big chokers when it comes to big games. Now, that's again the past. But City have been very vulnerable Firstly, when they concede goals in this competition in the Champions League, we saw it last season against Spurs, the tie which they actually crashed out on. When they concede one, they concede two, they concede three. The same thing happened, against even the previous season as well, against Monaco as well. So we have seen Man City are very very vulnerable when it comes to they can't keep. One journalist did ask Guardiola today in the press conference about how their players will be keeping a cool, because look, it's not about conceding a lot of goals. City's problem here is when they concede one goal, they actually end up conceding more than one goal. So they have been vulnerable here. They have been vulnerable in this area, in this aspect, in this very competition. Again, City, on the other hand, they have had a very very poor record as far as in the Champions League is concerned, and especially with in this in the European Cup. Wayne Rooney also stated that this is actually Man City's best chance to win the Champions League. No better opportunities really will be coming City's favor. But with Real Madrid, yes, last year was the first year since 2009 2010 that Real Madrid were knocked out before the quarterfinal stages. So that is how competitive. That is how I pick up. That is how dominating and comprehensive and consistent Real Madrid have been over the last decade, if you could call it that way. They have been in semi-final. They have won it 3 times in a row, 4 times in 5 years. So that really shows you a big club mentality. And yes, it was last year. Obviously, they went out against Ajax for that they were a big surprise last season. But Madrid have won their last 7 away matches in the round of 16. That shows you how dangerous team they are. Now, such a uh, big club they are, and every time Real Madrid is expected to win. They have been victorious in 16 of their last 25 European away fixtures. So again, with no fans, it would be really unlikely, or rather unethical, if you call it that way, that it'll be an away game, because the crowd plays a massive role. They actually act as the number 12 in these squads. So literally, it's not like cricket, right? It's not like the home team will be creating, or rather preparing a pitch in accordance to their home team. It's just a grass that we're playing upon. So Real Madrid's Champions League form have been very dominant. Draw, win, draw, win. And of course, excuse me, the loss against Man City. So now the team news here. City will be without Sergio Aguero. Obviously, he's going through knee surgery in Barcelona, and Guardiola today also didn't confirm that whether Aguero will be available for the rest of the campaign if City do progress. Benjamin Mendy, who is suspended from the tie, which is a big blow as well, because he has been the rock really for Man City at the back. But again, a lot of options for Man City now. The biggest blow for Real Madrid, I feel that is going to be a big blow. The inspirational leader Sergio Ramos, who is of course suspended as well after the red card he got in Madrid. Again, Ramos has had this issue over the past of red cards. Now it's not just the player, it's not just the defender that Real Madrid will miss in Ramos. It's the leader. Since Iker Casillas has left, even when he was there, Ramos has been that pillar, has been that rock, has been that leader who's actually been there. So on the pitch, his presence will definitely be missed for Real Madrid, and that's going to be a big blow as well. But good news again. Again, one more thing City need to keep in mind is that Karim Benzema, I mean, he's come of age this season. He's scored 21 goals this season. 21 of the 70 goals that Real Madrid have scored this season. And the next best is Sergio Ramos. So that shows you, I mean, Benzema, he could actually take Man City by surprise tomorrow. So they need to really be careful of Karim Benzema. And Marco Asensio, has been given a green signal. Gareth Bale, again, not coming to terms with his manager Zidane, but a big news coming for all the Real Madrid fans out there that Eden Hazard has been given a green signal. He's been past fit, and we could be seeing him in action tomorrow as well. Which means, I mean, familiar conditions for Eden Hazard. He's played a lot at the Etihad Stadium. He's played a lot against Man City. He's played a lot against Guardiola's Man City. He took England and the English Premier League by storm. So you might think that it's going to be a master stroke from Zidane. Oh, a big, or rather, big feather in the cap for Real Madrid tomorrow. But the advantage is with Man City as far as the scoreboard is concerned, 2-1. But as far as history and the presence and everything in a nutshell, Real Madrid, for me, looks much superior, and they have the ingredients to go all the way. Not just because of, as earlier said, they're Real Madrid, but the kind of form that they have been in. And Man City fans, please remember, this is a different Real Madrid side. This is a Real Madrid side that has won the La Liga, and they have they have Karim Benzema, who's been in beast mode this season after the lockdown and before the lockdown as well. So, and Guardiola and City know that this is not the same lineup. This is not the same Real Madrid that they'll be facing tomorrow as they faced in February. So it's going to be a humding of a contest tomorrow. Hopefully, we will be having a great game tomorrow. But I see Real Madrid. That's my personal view. I personally feel that Real Madrid are going to turn this around. What do you guys feel? And please let me know and let us all talk. And fingers crossed. But again, big thing, football's back. Champions League is back. And yeah,